자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, NBA 2K20 애틀랜타 호크스 대 LA 레이커스 경기 12월 16일 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 레이커스 원정 경기고요.
This week on NBA 2K20, it's the 2K20 Challenge Special. Watch as members of the 2K community take on this impossible feat. Plus, 2K20 event news.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the three. And for the Hawks, Herter the two with Hunter at the three. Jones is out there with Parker, and it's Young in at the point. Count that bucket. You know, for a while, Smitty, there was some talk of eliminating conferences altogether. But the East has begun to...
Oh, did you see that? And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Hunter. He dishes it to Jones. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Caldwell Pope, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jabari Parker.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And plenty of Hawks fans were despondent when the team decided to rebuild, but that dejection has turned into excitement.
The team plays hard every night. They have an entertaining style, and they have a lot of young talent. It may not be long before they're a real threat in the East.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Young drives in. The pass to Jones. Here's Herter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's stolen by Green. Now the Lakers on the break. James with the ball. Got that one up quick.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. He said they have to come after LeBron James in waves and build a wall between him and the bucket. And that's easier said than done, guys.
Thank you, David. That's good from Young. You know, Greg, at Oklahoma, the long-range shooting of Trae Young drew eyes. But it seems it's his passing that's his most NBA-ready attribute.
How about Kevin? First player in history to lead D1 college basketball in points and assists. Top 10 in the league in dimes his rookie season. Young man has a chance to be special.
The shot's good from McGee.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Young dishes to Jones. Young against James. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 7 points.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it. Oh my goodness, 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
James outside from deep three-point range. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
데이비스 역시 장난 아니야. 이게 르브론만 있다가 되는 게 아니야. 지금 레이커스는.
Here's Herter. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland. Kevin Herter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
And with that skill, Herter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the GOAT conversation, LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Incredible fadeaway shot there. The defense was all over him, but he still rose up and nailed that one.
Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 7 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Jones. Herter gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Lets it fly. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Lakers in the lead. Left side, Davis. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for
하워드 헤어스타일
Kyle
바꾼 거
Kuzma comes
반영됐네.
in for Contavious Caldwell
이거
Pope.
업데이트 되면 더
Avery Bradley,
바뀌었나
he's
보다.
checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for James. Here's Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Kuzma passes to Davis. And they double up Davis out to the right wing. Lakers working the ball around now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The 3-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
And you were just talking about Davis's ball handling ability. It used to always be 1 dribble and up.
Yeah, because he has so much length, and that's all he needed to score over the top. Now you see him handling it like a guard and going around people and also able to change speeds and read the defense better.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Reddish.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now. And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's been dominant over the last month. He's getting around 28 points per, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. and he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
He's a bull inside. Let me tell you, when he starts to get that look in his eye, just get out of his way.
Here's Bembry. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
The Hawks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And Bradley gets it to
아,
go.
브래들리였어?
Don't
운동화
kid
아니라?
yourself about Avery Bradley. He's thin, but he's surprisingly strong, and he's tough.
Now Turner, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the dunk by Len.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
56 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Len. Here's Bembry. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Kuzma passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Turner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Los Angeles foul call. The Hawks shooting their 5th and
Ah,
6th free throws of the game.
First personal foul. At the line for the Hawks, Cam Reddish.
That free throw, no good. And the Lakers making a change here. And the second free throw, good. Left side Rondo. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Atlanta. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Bembry out there with Evan Turner. Then there's Len. Then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the 4th. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the player?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off.
센터 뭐하냐?
Utah Jazz, they acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to hit more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind
너무
of
멤버가
pregame, or like
완전
you said, before the season
벤치여가지고.
starts, just to reinforcing and stating the rules.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Here's Turner. Passes to Fernando. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A fader. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got 9.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Kuzma inside. Howard kicks to Caruso. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Rondo. He's getting around 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Len passes to Bembry. Back to Len. Here's Bembry. Shoots over Kuzma. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Hunter dishes to Parker. To the inside. Howard with the steal. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Back to Kuzma. Over Parker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jabari Parker. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Damian Jones comes in for Lamb, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bembry. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. For Atlanta, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And Smitty, the city of Atlanta, as you know, has really embraced Trae Young.
Kevin, they call him Ice Trae. The franchise handed him the keys, and he's running with it.
Here's James up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones, no luck.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young with the ball. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana. This is the Hunter. Parker outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Goes up the baseline, and they double up James. To the paint. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. And Parker with the block. And he recovers it. Tries again. Howard trying to free himself up. And LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 13.
Shooting at a high clip. He's found ways to get quality looks.
Young dishes to Hunter. Back to Young. For 3. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Dwight Howard. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Young finds Parker. With the floater. The rebound by Cook.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what?
That was nice.
Crazy to think about how many seasons LeBron's played and how many nights we've seen him do this.
Pass to Huerter. Back to Young. Fires for three. A rebound by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Davis kicks to Cook. Young with the steal. Moving it up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Now, how about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin, if you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans. It's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human, and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. The Hawks trail by 8. There's a
얘만 잘 막으면 돼.
left here in the
그래,
second.
형만.
Young with the ball. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Davis. Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Parker up top. He's guarded by Davis. Jones looking for an opening. And here's Young from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
There's the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out the stats for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. How last month turned out for him. Averaging 11 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for James. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Avery Bradley in for Danny Green.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Out to Kuzma. And that
Nice,
one falls
Kuzma.
coming off of Davis's feed. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And here's Young. Over Cook. Young's shot is off.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it? And does that help?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the board, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they had to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Keep on getting rich. Know the West Side. For rap, this, bucks, all this rap money.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first
3쿼터에
half.
바로 나왔네, 이거.
Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. They grab their own miss, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. McGee's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers. Young passes to Jones. Young against Caldwell-Pope. LeBron with the block.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Hunter. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Last season, the trade request for Anthony Davis became public. A $50,000 fine when his agent confirmed it. A tough situation for him and New Orleans.
Pass to Herter. Jones kicks to Parker. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Hunter. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And a minutes restriction last season for Anthony Davis. There was talk, Smitty, of shutting him down completely.
The league said no, Kevin. The fans, you know, he's still a fan favorite in New Orleans, and they paid their money to see him in large part. Now a new team. Hopefully it works out for everybody.
Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So much new technology, a lot of it so exciting, Steve. Did you see the demo of the jersey that can change a player's name and number the other day? Wow, that was something.
I did.
멤버일 때가
I saw the
문제인데.
demonstration that Adam Silver did. It is fantastic. I was thinking about myself, Kevin. I played for 7 teams. That's a lot of changing of the name and number.
And Howard may be the most physically imposing player in the game today. His strength still sets him apart.
Young pass to Hunter. Green against Parker. The dish to Young. Offline with his 3.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive
와,
attention.
20점 차까지
Howard just
벌렸네.
keeps his head up and finds the open man.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. And stolen by Hunter. Young's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not a whole lot the D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. With this break in the action, here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the top passing teams in the league. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Lakers leading by 16. Right side, Green. Down low, stolen by Len. Here's Fernando. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach likes to see.
And that one's good, Caruso.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Avery Bradley comes in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Green. Lenka kicks to Reddish. Here's Caruso. He's got 8. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Shoots a 3. Drains it from the area. Reddish has got 12 in the game. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Caruso goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Passes it to Len. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Membry the pass to Len. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That free throw good from Len.
인텐셔널
Both
파울이야?
free throws good from Len. The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Turner against Rondo. Here's Reddish. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Here's Davis. And it's off from three-point range. Inside, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Bembry. He's got 9. Pass to Reddish. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And a wide open look for Rondo. Good with the triple. Here's Bembry. 11 points in the game. Now the pass to Fernando. Now here's Reddish. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Bembry. Alex Lynn out there with Evan Turner, and it's Fernando in at the four-man position. Here's James, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 11. Now Turner. Right wing. Here's Herter, guarded by Bradley. 5 on the clock. Herter, no good. Lakers leading by 11. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Defensively, Smitty, why do we see more full court press in college than we do in the NBA?
You know, the guards are better at the NBA level, and I think also your 5-man, who usually a guy who can't bring it up, they're pretty good at the NBA level. Just overall, Kevin, the skill level at the NBA level is better at college, so you can't really trap guys and pick on one guy who's not equipped.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To the inside. Here's Hunter. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bradley finds Davis. Shoots over Len. Davis with the bucket.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Parker with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Pass to Len. Over Davis. That one's good.
Whoa.
Is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Len. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Young against Kuzma. Parker outside.
아, 네, 딸기 쉐이크님 봐주면서요?
Pocket 6. Kicks it to Len.
이게 지금 난이도가 제일 높은 거여가지고.
Damian Jones is checked in for Atlanta. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for Avery Bradley. Here is Cook, defended by Young, and Parker with the block. Floats one up, in deep. Hunter drops it in. Hunter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. James outside. Inside, Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jabari Parker.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Quinn Cook.
아, 점수 차이가 너무 안 난다는 말씀이시죠? 아, 너무 많이 차이 난다는 말씀이시구나.
Back to Young, fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
The willingness of Young to work off the ball just gives the defense
제가 봐주고 있지
another thing
않은데도
to account
예.
for.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And Greg Herter, the 19th pick back in 2018, sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Herter. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
Parker passes to Jones, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
And that one falls for Jones. Now, last year, Damian Jones had a very promising start, but his season was cut short by injury.
Yeah, he tore a pectoral muscle about a third of the way into the season. Has shown big strides and was starting for a little bit. The upside and talent is clear for Jones.
They kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist
Nice,
goes
Green.
to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Young for 3, rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they continue to control the glass.
LeBron against Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the rejection by James. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game,
LeBron
James.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
That's great offense. LeBron does it over and over again. Whether it be for
이거
himself
플스 4로
or
하고
for
있습니다.
one of his
딸기 쉐이크는.
teammates.
To the wing on the left. Here's Herter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
안 뚫리네.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Down low. Left side Davis over Parker. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 10.
That's the thing about AD. He makes you guard him on all 3 levels. This time from mid-range.
Young against LeBron. Off target on the 15-footer.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you
안
how
들어가네.
difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's a natural-born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bembry's checked in. Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 8. 1:15 left in the fourth. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And they double up Davis. From deep. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And the rejection by James. Back to Davis. Passes it to McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free
네.
throws.
딸기 쉐이크님 감사합니다.
That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
제가
Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
요거
Big group
레이커스
substitution here
경기는
for the Lakers.
제가 잘하는
Dudley's checked in for
거기보다는
Anthony Davis.
레이커스가
Troy Daniels
능력치가
comes
좀
in for
좋아서
Kentavious Caldwell
점수 차이
Pope.
좀
Alex
나는 것 같아요.
Caruso. He's checked in for
애틀랜타
Green.
호크스가
Armando is subbed in for James.
별로 이렇게 능력치가 좋지 않다 보니까
Len, good.
너무
Great job executing the
사기적으로
offense. That
뛰어나가지고.
pass on time and on point.
예, 이번 4쿼터가 마지막입니다.
Here's Caruso. They get it back. Dudley, and he banks in the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Carter, that's
와,
good.
마지막까지 3점 엄청 꽂아주네.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Puts up a three. The shot by Turner, no good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under
아,
difficult
확실히 근데
circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
르브론이랑 데이비스 있을 때 없을 때 차이가 너무 크네요.
Road team,
굴곡이.
home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
자, 이렇게 해서 NBA 2K20 애틀랜타 호크스 대 LA 레이커스 12월 16일 경기 플레이 해봤고요. 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.